We're here with Ruggero Tita, helmsman on board Luna Rossa. Roger, first of all, congratulations for winning the World Cup and welcome back in Cagliari.
Thank you.
Yeah, how did you like today so far out there?
Today was a fantastic day, champagne condition out there. Really happy to be back. And yeah, we had a short day. Today is Saturday, we did all the tests we had to do and then we head back home. It was a very nice short session, very good.
Have you been able to steer? Do you feel the boat faster?
Yeah, it was a bit faster than the Nacra.
What were exactly the objectives of today? It seems like you guys were running some modes and end plating when possible. Was that the focus of today?
Yeah, more or less we did some straight line testing and quite a short day to wrap up this Saturday.
And yeah, of course you guys are running some protocols for sail controls and so, but is there any possibility to link any trim control from the main to the jib? That means just they're simultaneously trimmed. Do you have some such protocols?
It's possible, but who knows?
And yeah, in terms of leeway, last campaign we were seeing angles of plus minus 1 or 1.5 degrees. Do you feel the LQ12 sometimes a little bit slippery with these appendages? Would you say the leeway angles are within that range?
I think the leeway is a big topic. It's something we are investigating in the last period and for sure will play a big role in the Cup.
Roger, regarding the Cup, what will you be helming and the big one, AC75?
Who knows? It's one of my dreams, and of course we will have some races in between, and I will try to be here, be at the service of the team and do my best to be there.
Grazie Roger, un commento in italiano per i tifosi di Luna Rossa.
Ciao ragazzi, giornata pazzesca oggi qui a Cagliari, sono contentissimo di essere tornato e sabato veloce ma molto proficuo. Ciao ciao!
Grazie Roger.
Dylan Fletcher, starboard helm today on T6 here in Barcelona. Not a lot to talk about today, a bit of a breakdown quite early into the process. Just talk us through that.
Yeah, we were towing down to different areas to get a bit more breeze, and unfortunately we main ripped when we just about to peel from the tow. So yeah, ended our day early, which is a bit unfortunate, and I don't think we know exactly what's gone on just yet.
The tear seemed to us to be in the down by the clew of the sail. Is it maybe an effect of a bit of flapping while you're towing, do you think?
I don't think so, but you could be right. I think just, yeah, it's the port side, and obviously as the main sheet came on, we'll have to investigate and look at the data and see what happened.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about what the plans were for today. It was a flat water day, which is a rarity here, it seems. 7 to 8 knots of breeze we measured. What would you have been doing? What sort of stuff were you going to look at today?
Yeah, obviously a flatter day for Barcelona, so it would have been a nice opportunity for us to do some more speed testing and investigate some manoeuvres. Ultimately, compared to Palma, it's very different here. In terms of there's more of the wavy days, less of the flat days, so it's quite different. But I don't think we're going to experience many days like we had today for the period of racing at the Cup.
You were sharing the training area with the TP52s today. Just in comparison on sailing angles, can you give some idea about the comparison of the sailing angle of T6 upwind and downwind compared with a TP?
Yeah, I guess we sort of got close-ish to them and thought we were sort of similar-ish to them upwind, maybe a little bit lower. I guess we didn't line up to them downwind, but I suspect we may even be a bit lower than them downwind and that light stuff. They need sort of that 9 knots or whatever to really be powered up. It looked tricky for them as well.
When you talk about speed testing, just give us an idea of what the communication on the boat is. Are you aiming for specific numbers or just trying different angles? How does that work?
Yeah, we get set our targets from our performance team, and so we sort of investigate those. And sometimes the sailors will have ideas that we'll be trying, or maybe the sailmakers. So I guess there's a range of things that we've discussed before we go out, and then we're experimenting and just checking in that we're going in the right direction.
At the end of the day, you do and imagine you do a debrief, or maybe the following day. What gets discussed in that, and how long does that last?
It depends on the day in terms of how long it lasts, but ultimately, discussing what happened that day, the most interesting topics, anything we need to really learn from, or maybe any issues that we picked up. So, but it happens every day as you'd expect, and sometimes the sailors may go into a separate one and spend a little bit more time on our Pacific, areas.
Okay, that's really interesting to understand all that. And same again tomorrow?
Yeah, hopefully back on the water tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow, is it a Sunday? Maybe, we'll see. I don't actually know.
All right, Dylan, thanks for sharing all that with us.